Hello, and today I'll be reviewing the Universal Transparent Tarot, and I'm going to apologize for the glare that's going to come off these in advance because it is fairly shiny box, and cards are probably going to be shiny as well. This is a deck that was picked up for me by someone who was kind enough to pick it up. It was actually in the bargain bin of a shop in Dublin, because they ordered, I think it was 2 decks in, and well, yeah, the box was knackered on it, and actually the box was a bit damaged on both decks. And I've seen this deck in a few places, and the boxes are always damaged, but this was discounted because the box damaged so much, even though everything's still here. Now, it wasn't discounted to the point where I couldn't get it cheaper online, but it was just handy to get it there. So anyway, 78 transparent cards that can be overlapped for an extraordinary, profound, widespread vision of destiny. I really, really love the idea of this deck. I haven't actually used this deck yet, but here's the base of it. That is, all these cards are actually plastic. Now that is your base card. You give them a shuffle, then you lay that one down. Let's do. And you can lay more on top. You can build a picture. These obviously come in different sections and whatnot. Yeah, so it just sort of builds a picture as you go through them. So just get that out of the way. That is the little white book. It comes with typical Scarab stuff. This deck really deserves a book of its own. It does. So we'll just go through it. That is your backing card, whatever you'd like to call it. To do your backdrop, which is obviously off the Fool. Okay. So now these are all that way, apart from that one. Okay. Oh, hold on. I've messed this up now. Okay, we'll just start over here. This is actually nice as a card stock. So here we have obviously the Chariot. They all have their little piece of the backing on them. The Emperor. Lovers. These are traditional Rider-Waite. Well, the Universal Tarot, I should say. The Universal Rider-Waite Tarot, or whatever you call it, whichever Scarab's version of it is. Hermit. Yeah. They're all very small. That one should be that way. That's obviously the 6 of Cups. But they all overlap to give you a picture. I'm assuming this is really good for someone that just likes laying cards out, just going 1, 2, 3, 4, laying them down. And of course you can make different piles with different bits in them. And I do know of certain people who will deal out an entire deck, just one card at a time in whichever order. But you get the general idea. I've got 1 or 2 decks I want to have a really good look through and learn first, but this might actually just skip ahead and end up being the deck that I play around with next. Upside down, upside down. We can see how you could lay cards next to each other. Yeah. And flip. Flip. There we go. Pentacles. Pentacles. That is Wands. 8. You need to know the majors. A few of the majors that are a little harder to read. I mean, if you don't know the numerals, I mean, obviously that's the Hangman, Death. That's one of the good things about about you doing this with a universal deck. You can see it's Temperance, but anyone who's not used to cards probably might take a little while to learn them, but I mean, there's not that many to learn because most of them are pretty obvious. Temperance. Do the Emperor, is it? No, sorry, the King of Cups. Death. Tower. Am I getting cards mixed up here? Oh, I've made a boo-boo here naming cards, haven't I? There's the Sun, Judgment, again, Cups. I'm not sure what this one's for. Yeah, so you get the general idea, though. I'm not going to go through all these cards because it is a typical Universal Tarot. So if you have the Universal Tarot, you're probably pretty familiar with this already. That one's flipped the wrong way. The only thing I'm a little worried about this one is how do you shuffle plastic? No, that shuffles really well, actually. So yeah, I'll hop these back up. Really interesting to learning how to use these properly. Some of the pictures are a bit small, so you're not going to be using this for a group of people, but it's a nice deck. It's possibly a novelty deck, but I could use that. You can use most things anyway. Yeah, as you can see, the cards after a while they kind of become obscured in the background because it's not clear. It's sort of a little, I wouldn't say foggy, but it's not proper clear. So you lose depth rather quickly, which kind of probably makes it easier to deal on top of each other and concentrate on the story rather than getting too confused. So Wahala Scarab. Card edges have one or two little hairs of plastic coming off them. That is the box, which is in terrible condition. Although, in fairness to the lady, she gave the person who got this from a tarot bag because it was in such bad condition. But then again, said person did actually spend close to €200 at the time. Which is a whole other story. So anyway, yeah, this was a gift. The Universal Transparent Tarot, Le Scarab, made in Belgium. Yeah. Do some more of the imagery. It's just a very interesting deck. I'll have to have a quick read through the little white book because I don't think there's actually a proper book that you can buy that covers the fact that it's a transparent deck. As I said, if you're going to find this deck somewhere, you're more than likely going to find it with a damaged box of some sort. Now the box probably won't be this damaged, but the boxes just don't seem to hold together. Because anywhere I've seen them, there's been at least one or two flaws in boxes, and even as it's holding that's after pressing in there. So yeah. Universal Transparent Tarot. Definitely worth having. Click like and subscribe.